Let's do we do.
Welcome back to another Magi Monday. My name is Andrea Blythe. I'm the traveling Magi of Let Love Rise, and I am traveling right now. And I would like to welcome back to the show where we are going to talk today about the Wheeler Dealer card, the Two of Diamonds. I am joined by the lovely mini Magi herself, Mama Bear Mare. Welcome back, Mare.
Hey, everybody. So good to see you. I missed you. Good to see you.
Yeah, we miss you. It's so good to have you back just to guide in this conversation because you can't have a conversation with about the twos without having another person. That's what twos are all about, right?
That's right. Yes.
Twos are the partnership card. So I just refer to this card as the Wheeler Dealer card. And I kind of feel like that has a slimy connotation. Do you feel the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
way?
Wheeler and
Okay.
dealer back alley. No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I would like to maybe offer another title of just it is the card of financial partnerships, like business partnerships, taking recognizing the power of two people to come together to work together. So the two is exactly that. It's a union, it's two people. And it doesn't mean that you necessarily need to have like a dedicated business partner. And I'm saying business because the diamond is the suit that represents our money, our finances, our values, which is often associated with business, right? Like, so uh so partnerships, it can look like lease agreements can be a partnership, any signing of a contract can be a partnership, and you might work with another person or with clients and recognizing the value of another person in that.
Mm.
Two of diamonds. So this is a suit of the values. They do have a very fortunate life path. The two of diamonds. They have an excellent ability to a business mind, I would say, to be able to see, use logic that is associated with the twos. They love to be involved with finances and business. Do you know any two of diamonds yourself personally?
No, and that's what I was just looking through my list of family and friends, my Magi list that goes with me everywhere.
Yeah, that is only growing when you're like grocery store clerk.
That's
What's
right.
your birthday?
It's great to refer to, like, oh, an attitude. Hold, please. Let me look.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I know how to deal
exactly.
with you.
Right?
Nope, no two of diamonds, not yet.
Yeah, I have a dear friend who is a business partnership right now. We are in a group together of women entrepreneurs working together, and I really see her shine in her greatness when she offers like so much of what she teaches. She teaches people how to use Canva. She is in real estate, so there is always that the real estate agent and the broker. You know, they work in
Hmm.
partnership. A lot of her business really thrives on being in business partnership with another. And since we're just gonna get real here in the suit of the diamonds because I'm a single lady, right? And part of the goodness of the magi that it has taught me is how to understand our relationships with others and how to see patterns in relationships. And I bring this up because the two of diamonds, once upon a time, I dated one. And this two of diamonds that I had dated also worked really well in business partnership. He was in the music business and industry. And so not only the recording, but he did sound editing with other business type you know, it helped him to work in partnership with another. Now, one of the things that they say on the low side of any two, and I'm sticking in this dating lane for a second, is that it is said, and it's not for everybody. Just remember, these are generalities that are shared, just little pieces of patterning that is noticed in two of diamonds birth people, and we'll give the birth dates just momentarily. They'll also be listed in the description. Is that after a divorce, this two of diamonds people often fear getting back into a relationship, and so they don't. They might just be like have fun, be players, and that was my experience with my two of diamonds person. We very much enjoyed each other's company, but he was not in a place where he wanted to enter into a partnership, and so on he went, on I went. but a two of diamonds. So the pattern that I notice is, as I shared last week, the Ace of Diamonds episode, what I learned about my Saturn card is because I dated a couple of Ace of Diamonds people. I've dated now a two of diamonds. Next week, come back. There's a three of diamonds that I dated. Oh, four of diamonds? Yes, I've dated a four of diamonds. I skipped the fives because they're too restless and went straight to a six of diamonds. And then I decided, you know
Some
what?
surprise guests. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, stay tuned. Who's coming back? But it's fascinating to me to be on, in this, and then also observing my own life and observing like, wow, that's really interesting. Like all of these cards. So I have been dating diamonds until my most recent relationship. It was a double spade, totally different energy. Also didn't work. So, the search continues here on Magi Mondays. Stay
Apply
tuned.
here. Apply within.
Right now. Right? Yeah. It's helpful, however, to understand your relationship with that card. And for me, the two of diamonds is not in my roadmap, my life path, but I am in the roadmap of a two of diamonds person. And this is something that you can get to understand more. If you would like to know more, you can request a soul purpose clarity call. We can talk about your cards, your numbers, your roadmap. I do offer readings as well. I have a special for first time people to have a reading with me. And I'll have information in that as well if you would like to know more about this and who might be a good choice to date or not. But I did notice that it was really interesting when I learned that piece about the two of diamonds, that sometimes fear is associated with any two. Right. And the fear of not being in union with somebody. That's the big fear, because they're designed for a union. This one is specifically for business partnership, but it still was interesting to see how it rolled over into relationships. They're very intellectual. And what is it? They have that fixed mind, I think, in relationship, because they have the eight of clubs and Venus. It's anyhow. That might be too much into the weeds. Let's talk about some birthdays and some fun people we can relate to that are of this two of diamonds. I'm actually going to say we don't need to read out all the birthdays because there's so many. There's one for there's one for every month. When we're talking about the clubs and the diamonds, there's one for every month. The hearts and the spades, one is the first half of the year and one is the second half of the year. Spades are first, hearts are second in the year. And then just a reminder that you can also have the essence of any card as your planetary ruling card. That's your secondary essence. But here we're talking about the birth cards themselves, the two of diamonds. So I know you were looking over that list of the wheelers and dealers, now the business partnership cards. Yeah. So let's
so I won't read all the planetary ruling cards or the birthdays. I won't read any of those. So just go on the celebrity birthdays or the fun people birthdays. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
And these might be a list of people that she dated. So are we ready, Magi?
We are ready.
Okay. So Dudley Moore.
Dudley Moore. That is a name I have not heard in so long. All right. Name one thing.
Blue moons.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Liza Minnelli. I can't say her name.
Liza Minnelli
in
yeah.
You can get caught in the moon in New York City. That movie. Remember Arthur. Jesus.
Jessica May. That's Arthur. It. That yes.
Yeah. Okay. Matthew Broderick. We know
Ferris Bueller himself.
Yes. Yep. Jane Mansfield, near and dear to my heart. Love her.
Nice.
Her. Jane Mansfield.
Yeah.
You know who she is. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Rosie O'Donnell. Cheech Marin.
So we got a couple comedians turned actors in there. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Our fave, Adam Sandler.
Another.
My comedian. Fave. Yeah. An actor and all around decent dude. Good to Ozzy Osbourne. God rest his soul.
Rest in peace. Good. Ozzy Osbourne as a two of diamonds. Interesting. Yeah. I'm
And
like, I'm
then we
curious.
have a couple more. We have Harrison Ford, Michael
Oh,
Keaton, Helen Hunt, Jim Belushi,
what?
and to round it out, Enya.
Oh,
Enya.
Enya, Enya, I love it. I love it. It's a
Yeah.
wild list again. So there's so many celebrities of this birthday, but it's just kind of fun to see who shares an energy of the two of diamonds, of business partnerships, and all of those people, right? Like some of them are known, like when you mentioned Dudley Moore, and you immediately mentioned the actress that was the counterpart in the movie, or that inspires the music or the songs, and there is partnerships for all singers. You need to have the manager, the producer, like there's partnerships. It's business
Mm.
partnerships. Wheeling and dealing, I don't know, but I think the reason that and again, when I call it the wheeler dealer card, I am referring to Robert Lee Camp's book Love Cards. I don't know what he refers to it in the blue book. Oh, it's holding up my laptop right now, so we won't look into that. But there are these names are attributed because money just also makes sense to these people. They can see how to use it, to access it, and yeah, once again, have a very fortunate life path that helps them on their ways. Um, I don't. We also often look at if we have it in our soul roadmap. So the two of diamonds person can represent the essence. If you know somebody like Mama Bear has her list of birthdays. Mine are just all right here because for whatever reason I was born with that gift to remember people's birthdays, and now all their birthdays in their cards, and all the Willie Nelson song, all the men I've loved before. That's the only, I mean, besides this one woman who I'm currently in business partnership with, and this one person that I dated once upon a blue moon. Those are the only two diamonds that I am aware of right now. But it is fascinating to get to know people's birthdays, especially those who are in your immediate circle. See what their energy is, understand them a little bit, understand their karma. They have the two diamonds. It would be important to note that they have the card of intuition as their first karma card, as their spirit card. And so they often are very intuitive, and perhaps that assists them with knowing who to work with, who not to work with. And if you have questions about who might be a good person to work with and or date or work and date
Yes.
together, the connections in the Magi card science system, which are scientifically calculated to you personally based on the solar energy of your birthday, you can find that out. You can sit with me for a soul purpose clarity call if that is what you want to know is about connections, because it helps. It's a game changer. I have finally decided. I had the first card that I'm like, I will not date another ace of diamonds. You can hold me to that. I can love and respect them and have friendships with them, but that is not the energy that I'm looking for personally to date my Saturn card. And so other people can be your Saturn cards, your Jupiter cards, your moon card, your sun card. There's so many connections, and we can understand better how we relate with one another. And it might just affirm something, confirm something, and or
Mm-hmm.
give you insights like, oh, interesting. And it's amazingly accurate. And I know a lot of you are probably skeptical right now, wondering how a deck of cards reveals all of this. And you know what I like to say? I don't know how I am sitting where I am having this conversation with you, where you are. I don't have to understand one, the internet, two, the Zoom infrastructure, three, I don't even know what three is. That's all. I don't understand how the technology works, but I use it. I don't understand the science of how this was created, but I use it. It is an amazing guidance system. Personally, in my roadmap this year, I do not have any two diamonds. What about you, Mara? Anything that you see in your?
Ma'am, I have no, ma'am. I have no two of diamonds this year, I should say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And once again, we get a roadmap every year on our birthday. We get a whole new hand of cards to play with, to use, to align with the energy, to use advantageously. If you do have a two of diamonds in a position like long range, it just like maybe a lot of your attention will be on creating business partnerships. If it's your environment card, those business partnerships will bless you. If it's your Pluto card, it might challenge you to find the right business partner. So understanding where this card shows up, how it shows up, and then that overlay of if you know personal people of one of the many birthdays that'll be listed in the description, it helps you. It helps you in life. It helps guide you. And that is our intention here today. Did we accomplish our mission?
I think so. I think so. Actually, I was going to say everybody needs to reach out to you anyways, just to get a reading because like we're telling you all our stuff, but it's really awesome when you get to tell the person you're about them because it really
Yes.
does. It opens up so many different avenues and you just start to think, "Oh, so that's why I do that or that's
Yeah.
why I'm attracted to that." And it just helps. It really does.
Oh,
I was saying that this
thank
morning that
you.
I need to
Yeah.
make a call with my Magi.
Yeah, get
It's
soul connected. And truly,
right.
I thank you for saying that. I find this system absolutely a massive key in my recovery, my healing journey. It is one of the things that truly it is a pillar of Let Love Rise, moon, music, mindset, and the Magi, because the cards have helped me understand who I am and to stop comparing myself to other people. I'm allowed to be big. I'm
That's
allowed
right.
to be loud. And
Right.
because that's part of my energy, and I find ways to use it to the benefit. Like, there are times and place where one ought not be loud, and I know that as well. But just
Hmm.
understanding your karma, like what are you is your spirit leaning into in this lifetime? What is it learning? What is it growing and evolving through? And then what is it brought in with it to help assist you in this lifetime? And then once again, like those relationships, that has been the key for me to really understand um, that there is an energy between people, and we all feel it. And I don't think I've shown this before, but this is the whoa. Can you see it?
Your fancy camera. Yep.
I know. I know my new fancy camera. But what this shows, this is the karmic wheel. And I'll just give a little tidbit from this. That it's like if everybody on this planet were holding hands with another. We give and we receive from one another. There are 45 cards of the deck, the regular cards of the deck, where they share an energy. We receive and we give, we receive and we give, and that's how it all flows through us. And that's why karma matters, except for that special group of seven. There are some fixed and semi-fixed cards that we have noted prior, and anytime we experience one of those cards, we share it out, so it's a fixed or semi-fixed card. They have their own karmic energy, but to understand how we all connect with each other, it's really important to understand, and how what we're clearing in this lifetime, what we're leaning into in this lifetime, this is just one of the mysteries that this guidance system can help unlock for you. So if you
Hmm.
would just like to know yourself a little bit better, if you have a specific question, this guidance system can help you. This is fall season. We're talking about the suit of the diamonds, values, finances. Also, if you're finding that you are having struggles with your money and with your finances, I would like to invite you into the weekly membership circle that I host every Wednesday. It's called the Joyful Soul Circle. And throughout fall season, we are going to be very intentional with our money mindset and understanding the energy of money and the energy of our self-worth and how those two connect. So, invitation to join us there. Uh, any other questions, thoughts, comments, wisdom drops, Mama Bear?
Well, when you were just talking about that, getting to know yourself better, getting to know the people you're with better, I will say, as a grandmother of three,
Oh,
I know their cards and I
yeah,
know the highs and the lows of the cards. Well, they're young. They're one's going to be 13, one's going to be 10, and one is 6. So they have no clue what any of this stuff
no,
means, but I do. So I can
yeah,
see like where to kind of, push it that with when they're excited about something and I look and see like, oh my God, that's something. Yes, like I'm trying to help. I want to not be
yes,
the adult that says they can't do it. And they
yeah,
don't have any of those right now, so yay. But
yeah,
having this, looking at their roadmap for the year, all of them, and kind of keeping an eye on what they're doing and where they are, and it's a
yeah.
beautiful tool to have. It really is a beautiful
And
tool.
really understanding their fundamental soul essence. Because I think you have, I don't remember which grandchild, but one that is like a creative card. The threes and the jacks are very creative cards in the deck. And that's something that in our society that we squash down, like we minimize the importance of creativity. And I'm here to tell you, like, if you are one of those creative beings,
Yeah,
connecting joyfully to your creativity, it doesn't mean it has to be what you do for life, but
right.
finding creative ways or ways to allow yourself to be creative without it being squashed right by a parent or a grandparent or society or a school or church or whatever, to say
Hmm.
like, get your head out of the clouds. Some people's heads are supposed to be in the clouds because they are creating and inventing and dreaming of what's next that we can't even envision, right?
And imagine
And
being a mom back in the day and having these tools.
oh my
This is just
gosh,
another beautiful tool to
yeah.
understand the dating world, uh, to
Stay
understanding your
tuned.
children, your grandchildren, your friends, your coworkers.
All of it. All
I
of it.
mean,
That
it's a
person
great tool.
who just like irritates the jeebies out of you. It's so interesting how many times somebody will come to me with like, I am just so irritated by this person. Can you tell me like what are their cards? And often it's the exact same card as that person. And so it's like, oh, you're irritated by the reflection in the mirror. And often that
Mm,
reflection in the mirror, though, is when somebody is doing their work, they are really, truly trying to understand themselves and be the highest version that their card um,
mhm,
expresses. And then when they see the mirror of somebody else and that person is in the lower frequencies of it, they're in the low vibe,
right.
that can really, really, really just frustrate you. I mean,
Hmm.
I know when I'm working through something, and money mindset has been a big shift and a big focus of mine ever since the divorce in 2000, is really understanding the connection between value, our worth, and our finances, which is what is represented by the diamond. And
Yeah.
so when I hear somebody say, I can't afford that, I can't do that, it it triggers something inside of me because I am I am overcoming that mindset. And we haven't got to my card yet. My first card is the 10 of diamonds. I'll have lots to say about myself. But the the irony of it is that there is this underlying scarcity mindset that is mine to overcome in this,
Mhm.
and that is what I am working towards. So when I see somebody who is more victimized by that, and not yet using that to fuel and empower them to recognize that they are the powerful co-creator of their lives, and they just need to get clear on what stories are true and what are not, and then take some steps towards what they want to create. If they're not willing to do that, yeah, I feel that, and I just need to step away. So it's something that we learn. Relationships, intimately or not, any relationship that you have with another person, that is our greatest teacher. That is
Yeah. And the Magi helps you
it.
map it out for sure.
Yes,
Walk.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I would not have felt right to do a two alone. Doing the ace alone last week, I was like, that felt right. But a two, not so much. So we always love
Happy to
it
be
when you're
here.
here, and we love it when you share your tidbits of learning and knowledge with one another, and that little bit about understanding, yeah, your grandbabies.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful thing because we are the change. We get to be that
Yep.
change. We get to help people love themselves from a really rooted, authentic place. So that's what
Yep.
we're doing.
Imagine that. Love it.
Imagine that. Well, next week, come back, stay tuned. We will be talking about the card of creative financial, the financially creative card. Let's put it that way. The three
Yeah.
of diamonds. And
Yes.
yeah, look forward to continuing the conversation then. Until then, here's to love and joy in the journey. Ciao for now. Bye.